Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video. Now if you watch my channel you know I like my hit singles from the 70s and the 80s, and I've done quite a few videos on 70s and 80s singles, but I've never actually done one on the 1960s, and there's a simple reason for that. Is I just don't have very many singles from the 60s. I've got about 6 or 7, that's about it. But I did want to highlight how good the 60s were for singles. What I decided to do was to pick as many of my favourite singles from the 60s that I could fit onto one CD. So 80 minutes worth of music. I managed to get 25. The only thing I will say is I'm only allowed one song per artist, so there's 25 different artists here. And we'll have a little bit of fun as well. For 10 of them I'm going to put, there's a question mark against 10 of these, which gives you the opportunity to guess which song it is, because what I'm going to do is show an LP or a CD or whatever of that artist, and you can have a quick guess. You can stop the video or pause the video, have a guess and see if you're right, and I'll let you know whenever each of those 10 comes up. And the pass mark this time is 4 out of 10. It'll see either how predictable I am or how well you know me. So we're nearly 2 minutes in here and we'll start. So these all fit onto a CD. 78 minutes, 78 and a half minutes long. I really wanted to get another one in, but I couldn't. So the first one up, and it's not a question, I'll let you know whenever the question ones come up, and it's from 1967. #1 hit for Procol Harum, and it's Whiter Shade of Pale. Absolutely love it. I know it's a classical piece. I can't remember who it's by. Is it Bach? I'm not sure, but absolutely love it. And funny enough, Homburg is another great one of theirs, and I was nearly going to pick it. So it gets on. The Moody Blues also get on. This is their greatest hits, and 1967, #19 hit, and it is Nights in White Satin, which I absolutely adore. We're still in 1967, and it's the Kinks, and the track I'm picking is the Very English Autumn Almanac. I absolutely love it. So it wasn't on any LP either, it was a standalone single. It gets on. Okay, here we come with the first question. If you want to pause the video, it's the Beach Boys. Which one am I going to pick? Okay, did you get it right? I am picking Help Me Rhonda, which only managed to get to #27 over here in 1965, but I think it's my favourite Beach Boys single. Next one, and it's Bob Dylan, and there's no surprise, it's going to be Like a Rolling Stone. Absolutely magnificent song. And we come with the second question, and it's the Rolling Stones. Now, which one am I going to pick? I will give you a clue though. It's not Satisfaction or Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's the one that I would tend to play the most, or if I'm making compilation CDs, it gets on first. So which one is it? You can pause the video. The one I'm putting on is We Love You. I absolutely love it. I love the little video of it as well, where Brian Jones is completely zonked out of his head. But it's an absolutely fantastic song, and it should have been on Satanic Majesties. Next is another question, and it's the Beatles. And the clue is, it's on this album. This is a collection of Beatles oldies released at the end of 1966. So which one is it? So you can pause the video. The one I'm picking is I Feel Fine. I think it's magnificent. Love the B-side of it as well. She's a Woman. I just think it's a brilliant. I love the feedback at the start, and I think I've always said this, I would love the Ramones to have covered it. I think they would have done a brilliant job. So I Feel Fine gets in. And another question, so if you want to pause the video, which one of Simon and Garfunkel's am I picking? And you can pause the video now. This was tough. It was a toss-up between two. Now, I forgot to say at the start, these all had to be hit singles, top 40 singles in the UK. Unfortunately, The Sound of Silence wasn't. and it was a toss up between two, but I ended picking Mrs. Robinson. I think it's fantastic guitar. I love the guitar at the start of it and the DDDs at the very start. That's one thing I didn't like about the Central Park concert. They went straight into the verse at the very start without the DDDs and the chorus, but Mrs. Robinson gets it. That got to number 4 in 1968. I forgot to tell some of these. They were all top 10 hit singles. I Feel Fine 1, We Love You 8, Mrs. Robinson 4, and the next one up is, this has only got to number 33 in 1966, and it's the Bobby Fuller 4, and it's I Fought the Law, and I absolutely love this song. I love every version. Roy Orbison does it really well. The Clash do a brilliant version of it, especially the live version. I love the Crickets version, which was the original. This is just brilliant, and this is one of the very first songs that got on the list. Okay, the next one, and the 5th question, and it is The Who. So, which Who one am I going to pick? Okay, the one I'm actually picking, and it's a bit of a boring choice, but I do love it and I think it's brilliant, and it's Pinball Wizard, and it got to number 4 in 1989. And talking of Roy Orbison, this is another question, so if you want to pause the video, which one am I going to pick? This got to number 3 in 1963, and the song I'm picking is Blue Bayou. I think it's beautiful. I like Linda Ronstadt's version as well, and Andrea Corr does an absolutely cracking version. Just a beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, the next one, this is The Seekers, and I'm picking I'll Never Find Another You. This was a #1 hit in 1965, and this just reminds me of my childhood because this was probably one of the only LPs my parents ever had. Okay, we'll go on to the next question. There's 4 of them left. This is the 4th from the end of the questions, and it's Fleetwood Mac. Yes, which one am I picking? Stop the video. What I'm picking is Oh Well Part 1. I think this is great. I know it's compared a lot to Led Zeppelin's Black Dog, which this was first anyway, but I think it's a fantastic stop-start song. And I'm going to put a link in below, a video of these 3 young girls from Belfast who are busking outside Argos shop, and they do Oh Well. Now they're about 19, 20 years old, and they're brilliant. So please take a look at that because it really is good. It's very uplifting to see youngsters enjoying proper music. So Oh Well by Fleetwood Mac. Another question one is Elvis Presley. Which one am I choosing of Elvis? You can stop the video and have a think. The one I'm choosing is Marie's the Name of His Latest Flame, which got to number 1 in 1961. Absolutely love it, and I love the more recent remix, and there's quite a few videos on YouTube of girls shuffle dancing to the remix, and again it's so uplifting. Absolutely love it, and I just love the song. So Marie's the Name of His Latest Flame. Okay, we're 14 down and we've many 11 left. Also that gets on is Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. I don't have any vinyl albums or any albums of his, but love that song, and that got to number 1 in 68. A number 7 hit in 1961, and it's Sam Cooke's Cupid. Beautiful, beautiful song. And we come to the second last question. It's The Byrds. Which one am I picking? You can stop the video. Okay, I'm actually picking 8 Miles High, a number 24 hit. 24 in 1966. It's one of the best psych songs ever. It's probably one of the very first ones, along with Donovan's Sunshine Superman. Love it. Next up is Petula Clark and Downtown, which was a number 2 hit in 1964, and I absolutely love it again. It's a brilliant song. And the last, and probably the most difficult one for you to guess, It's Four Seasons. What am I going to pick from this album? And I will give you a hint, it's from the mid-60s, 1966 actually, so if you want to stop the video. The song I'm picking is Opus 17. I absolutely love it. Again, it's a brilliant song. It's the one you never think of whenever you list off the Four Seasons hits. You think of Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, Let's Hang On and so forth, Ragdoll, but Opus 17 is my favourite. Number 20, The Small Faces, and a number 4 hit from 1966, and it's My Mind's Eye. And then a number 5 hit from 1963, and it's on this album here, and it's the fantastic Do Run Run by the Crystals. I can't play this in the car without having to play about 3 times at top volume. Absolutely love it. And then we have the Supremes, number 1 hit in 1964 with Baby Love, and one of the best singles of the 60s. And we're still with Phil Spector here, and the Righteous Brothers, You've Lost That Loving Feeling. Even though whenever it goes into the do, I start singing Summer Nights by John and Olivia, but still I absolutely love that song, and it got to number 1 in 65. And second from last, it's the Archies, Sugar Sugar, a number 1 hit in 69. I love it. I love it. And I think there's a remix of this as well, which is not quite as good. Now the last one, I don't have a physical copy of it, and it is a number 5 hit from 1965, and it's The Toys, A Lover's Concerto, and here's a picture now. Okay, so those are 25 of my favourite 60s singles, hit singles. Out of the 10 that I asked for you to guess, how many did you get? The pass mark was 4 out of 10. Did you pass? Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.